Oh no, it really did reset my mic. Nice. Splendid. Anyway, we're here. We're queer. And we're digging some holes? Question mark? I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I'm waiting for Mitch. Buongiorno!
Hello, sir.
Bonjour! Hello.
Yeah, I've been having issues with this.
It
You know what pissed
says...
me off this morning?
What?
I was buying Game Pass, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I bought the first one now. It's like 30 quid. I thought, all right, then 3 months Game Pass, that'll do me. I bought the fucking PC one. You can't even get a fucking refund, so I've had to buy it again. So I spent £50 on Game Passes when I only needed one, and I couldn't fucking refund it. So stupid.
Wait, you really can't refund it?
Well, it's like, it's a redeem code, isn't it? So I redeemed it, and then when I
Yeah.
redeemed it, it says, "Thank you for redeeming Xbox PC Game Pass." And I thought, what the fuck? And I was like, shit. So that was a bit shit, but
How the hell
what
do
should
I
do?
join on you?
What I've had to do, well, it somehow worked through LAN, so that's how I've done it.
Oh, cool.
Which
I've
is
accidentally clicked
you.
on the store. There we go now.
Now I'm just gonna invite you in, and then we should be good.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna invite any randomers because they might fuck up everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, I think we just start by building the square, like probably 1,000 blocks wide, because it's going to be massive. This pyramid is. If you want to make it look detailed,
Yeah.
and then go from there. But I also need to swap around all my Elgato stuff because I need to make sure it's plugged into the Xbox because that's the one recording.
Is it not just another
Oh,
HDMI? You
this is-
just need to switch.
Yeah, I've just got to switch to HDMI around.
Yeah,
but
that's
I need to
real.
work
That's
out
real simple.
where I know it is, but you know, I have had to do like 50 things here, George.
True.
It's not been as simple as you think, mate.
I thought we weren't doing it on Superflat.
Yeah, but I thought about it and think of how long it's going to take us to mine away 1,000 blocks worth of land. We'll be there forever. You know what I mean? So
For a minute, I thought this was a two-headed horse. It's just a horse spawned inside another horse.
now, you know the game capture.
Yes.
Is that in the one with the free wires, or is that the out? I guess that's in, isn't it?
Wait, what?
Which one's the in cable?
So the one that says in on it. It should be. If I look at mine.
It doesn't say in on it anywhere, George. Yeah.
So the in on mine is the freehold, yeah.
Okay, that makes it easier. Now I just got to find my HDMI from the Xbox, switch them over.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Xbox is going to give us much better quality as well by the looks of it. It's 4K, so it actually works with my TV much better.
Okay.
Which the Pro's also supposed to be, but I don't know. Now I just got to settle the thing. Let's try not to do any building just yet, George. I don't know what the fuck you're
All I'm
now.
doing is I'm marking out 10 by 10s. I think.
Okay. Yeah, that didn't quite work, George. I think you've got them mixed up.
What do you mean? No. In is. You only need to swap the HDMI on the in.
I did.
Uh.
And then swap me over to Xbox. Oh, I know what it is. I'm such an idiot. I need to obviously switch it on my TV.
You big goof.
I was like, what is going on? Oh, it's so confusing having two freaking consoles running at the same time.
The electricity usage is going to be
I
through
like
the
the
roof
Switch
as
one.
well.
Oh, that's alright, my mum pays the bill, George. as if it isn't already. Why are you marking out 10 by 10s?
To give us an idea of scale. You don't just want to do 100 in a straight goddamn line, do you?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to get rid of that, George, because it's gonna look odd.
What do you mean?
It's gonna look odd like that because we're building that sandstone.
Well, yeah,
this. Have to get rid of
it. But that can be done after we've like marked out. Like that is already 30.
I'll say we just build it out of sandstone, count it up to like, say if we do like 1,000, count it to 500.
Well, why don't I do this in sandstone? I'll replace this with sandstone now then. I'll just use basic smooth.
But I'm gonna do one up anyway.
What?
I'll just wait a bit because I want to start from the beginning anyway. So.
Do you want to make it permanently daytime? Or do you want it nighttime?
I'll look into it in a sec. Wait, I need to also figure out how to get rid of this. Because you know on my Xbox I've got like giving me the control menu, which I don't want.
What do you mean?
You can
that. Yeah, I see it on mine as well. It'll be in settings, right?
Yeah, but I've took that off before, so it's got to be away somewhere.
Settings.
Make sure we got everything working.
It's not in video settings, I don't think. Oh yeah, hide HUD. In video settings.
Hide hand.
No, it's just hide HUD. Yeah.
Hide
hand for your
everything.
capture.
Because all I want is literally the game, the video. This Xbox is just providing like an old red camera. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool the way it's gonna work.
Yeah, just make sure you move it around sometimes so that you get different angles.
That's what I'll do. Because basically, this is gonna be on my other screen. Whilst we're streaming, I'll be able to see whatever's going on that camera. Yeah. And I'll just move it around.
Okay, hiding HUD has completely got rid of my bottom bar, which is annoying. I don't want that.
I mean, you don't need to worry about that as much.
Yeah, I know.
Because this is getting the main footage. But obviously, you can still stream it in like first person or whatever.
But yeah, you could do third person.
If you want to look at some videos of other pyramids, because I've seen some that are really nice. And there's so much detail. They use different coloured sandstones, and they add in the what are the things called at the front?
Oh, pillars.
And you know, like the cats or whatever they are, like the Egyptian.
Oh yeah, the sphinxes. You know about sphinxes or the like?
That's the one. Yeah, sphinx.
Sphinxes.
Building the pyramids. What can we say? Day one.
Yeah, can do. I've just called mine crafting and mineage.
I mean, that gives people like no
I know.
idea what you're actually doing. I mean, what does that even mean? I mean, no offense to us, but yeah. It makes no sense.
I know.
Right? I've just put all that in, and then I changed to Facebook, and it all goes back to freaking Apex Legends. I'm gonna write all that again now. Minecraft. Building the pyramids. Day one. Highly detailed. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy that entire title. I don't think I can. I'll see it. And then I'm just going to put that into key and tags. So what we'll do is once we put a long time into this map, it's going to be like creating like a piece of art. So once we put a long amount of time into it, you know, like 50 hours, whatever, I don't know how long we're going to spend on it. But then we'll time lapse it. I'll try and crush it down into a smaller video. I've always wanted to try this. That's why I've like spent the money to actually buy an Xbox and stuff. Because I've always wanted to try it, but like the PC stuff and doing the mods just seems so much more complicated than this way. I do everything.
Yeah, I mean, mods are fairly easy on Java now. They've streamlined it a bunch. Back in the day, it was a real ball ache.
Yeah, but this is me and you, John.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't have a clue what the hell we're doing. You know, let's be fair. Let's be real. It's quite simplistic to people who know what they're doing.
Oh no,
You
it
can also
really is simple now.
as well.
There's full on like mod menus and stuff. It's so easy to do now.
You can mess up your computer and stuff as well.
Not anymore. You don't have to open any config files. It's all done like in mod launchers now.
To be honest, if I've got Xbox Game Pass PC, does that mean I get like PC Minecraft or
Yeah.
Bedrock Minecraft?
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess I could probably borrow that to you then. I don't really have any.
I've already
need
got
for
Java.
Game Pass PC.
How have I made this wrong already? Like,
If you wanted it, George, you could use it, but I don't know if your
2,
PC can run
4,
stuff anymore.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Can it still run games?
Yeah, it used to run Skyrim perfect, but with streaming it lags, so there's no point.
Yeah. And I'll send you some pictures of other pyramids that have been made.
Kinda, yeah.
This is the kind of level of detail I want, George. I will respond to your comments, guys. It's just we're kind of in the middle of
Setting up.
things. Yeah, I'm just setting things up. I need to put daylight cycle on as well because it's not the footage is going to look proper terrible in this lighting.
Yeah, you don't want to be keep sipping potions.
These are two that I've seen other people make. We're not copying these designs, guys. We're just trying to get a rough idea.
I like that one's covered in like loose sand. That's nice. The first one. The second one looks like something you'd see in Lord of the Rings, or like a fantasy film. That's like.
I quite like that one though.
I really like the first one.
The first one too simplistic. You mean the first one with the orange bits?
No, I like.
Which one are you
I
looking
like the first one. Is the one
at?
that
You just don't like the first one because of how detailed it is, George. But I think that one did take like 4 years or something. So
these are 8 internal. These things I've done. Now, to get a singular point, does it need to be even or odd?
what do you mean? You make things more complicated than it needs to be, George. Sometimes.
It needs to be odd.
Okay, we just need
To get
a
something
thumbnail
like
now.
that,
Don't
right?
forget to like the stream, guys. And I'm gonna answer all your guys' comments. I'm gonna have to use that thumbnail for that, even though that's not my design. Right, we're in daylight. Look at me up there. We all look the same, George. It's so funny.
No, I don't. I look very different. I changed my skin.
I know, but from the distance you can't tell. Why do I find daylight cycle now?
I went to the wrong view.
What settings does I go to? Here in here. Smooth lighting, that might be useful.
Smooth line's pretty decent, yeah. I might.
What we're doing. I can't find
What a
daylight
bloody hell of
cycle.
slabs!
Um,
Decoration? No. I don't like the compressed.
Whoa.
The compressed
Hey,
menus.
Mr. Place, I've just watched The School of Rock. I watched that like last night. Have you been spying on my Netflix account or something? Bro? Absolute weird. And
Why is
I'm on the bus home, so I won't be watching, but I will when I get home. So yeah, have a good day. Hey, Alfie, no problem. Hey, Panda. Yo, hi. How you doing? Not too bad. Been better. Been worse.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate the
Not-
compressed
not really been
menus.
worse,
They're
to be fair,
horrible.
but We don't need no education. I just got a feeling that this is going to turn out to be a right disaster, George, because everything we've made together has looked absolute garbage. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Thinking back to when I made that helmet.
Now, are you thinking about using stairs? Like, I'm just going to do a really small one to see how it...
And I said to you, I was like, does it look crap? Are you like, oh, looks good, mate? And then, you know.
I was lying!
Well, it was what they asked me to make, pretty much. The other tutor said, you know, make it look lo-fi. Where is this daylight cycle, man? This is silly.
You not do a command?
Yeah.
They're not commands.
There it is. Finally found the bugger.
So I'm done with the pyramid. We're done.
To be honest, George,
Game over.
I'll just fill this in because you're making
Well, I mean, it's
a lot more work.
Well, no, that's just so that I can see like scale and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't want random bits like the map.
Yeah, well, they're not in. Just... No, they're going to be under the pyramid. The pyramid's going to be above this. Like this is just.
How about I start building? You double check the count. Let me see where my other guy is.
The crowd.
I'll start building to 1,000. And
well, it's got to be an odd number. It can't be an even number.
What do you mean?
Like, come here. If this is an odd number, looks like this. Yeah, it's 1, 2. Yeah, I know, but it's the same with blocks anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, to have a single point middle, it needs to be an odd number.
Can you stop putting holes in the grass?
It's fine. I can.
My old CD, man.
I'll just hang on. A lot of this. So, to have a single point, it needs to be odd. To have a.
How many blocks are you saying?
Well, I don't know, but for a 4x4, which would look like that at the top.
I'm on 4.
And then you could do stairs on top. Like.
What, are you saying I need to build to 1,002?
Well, it depends on if you want that to have if it to look like this, or like that.
Let's just do the 1,000 blocks and see how it looks. Because we'll know if we need to add another couple of blocks, George, when we do it.
Yeah, but the only thing is that we'd then be having to do more. If you plan it out now, like, look at the difference between these two.
Yeah, but these are tiny pyramids.
Yeah, well, no, but it's going to be the same, just scaled up. Like, it doesn't matter.
We're not going to be building out stairs anyway. Well, maybe, but we'll build in blocks first.
Well, yeah, but, like, do you get the idea that I'm going with? Like, this is odd, this is even.
Oh, give me a number then.
Well, it can even be something like 1,003 or 999.
Alright, we'll do 1,003 then.
Okay.
I'm on Fortnite.
Or 1,001, sorry. 1,001 would work.
Okay, 1,001. So I'm gonna start from here. 1,001 blocks. Let me just make sure my guys got.
That's a lot. 1,001 is a lot. Like, that is 40 here.
My guy's just got a Minecraft achievement. That's gonna be bad. I might need to take that off somewhere. Yeah. How do I do that?
Just turn off overlays, no?
I don't know how Xbox works, George. I've got no idea what I'm doing.
Did it come the Xbox? It'll be in the Xbox settings.
I've just done something. The frick have I just done? I've just changed my position. So on this, how do you change to third person?
We just
I've just done something.
So third person settings, game.
No, like how you just change. Hey, hang on.
Video, camera perspective, first person, third back, third front.
Oh, I've done it. Hang You know what it is as well? This is actually lagging a bit. So, I'm gonna work out how to turn achievements off.
It'll be in your Xbox settings, wherever they are.
You know, Xbox is so unuser friendly.
Yeah, I know, it's horrible.
It's the worst. Like, PlayStation just so simple. It wouldn't even let me like install the Game Pass because I had old security information on there. And it's proper like weird about it.
Yeah, they care a lot about their
and it took me like 3 hours to set up the console because of that sort of stuff. So achievements, you can see them, but I have to turn them off.
It'll probably be in your UI or something. Well, not UI, sorry, GUI.
I mean, Panda should know. He's got an Xbox. Reckon Expert is back. Not OG, it's not because of the achievements. It's what happens when you live without touching it. Oh god, that's gonna be bad.
So what's the issue?
It's saying if I'm on without touching it, it's gonna do that.
Well, what did it do? What did it say?
I need it not to do any of this because we're gonna be recording for a long time.
Well, what did it say?
I don't know. But I think there was an achievement one as well, so if I can turn that off.
Well, surely there's a button or a setting for power saving mode, and there's probably one to hide achievements. And if not, just stay where you are anyway, because what achievements do you get from standing around?
I don't know, but it gave me something. Are you building blocks around me, George? I'm gonna murder you.
I'd never do such a thing.
I literally hear it in my ears, mate.
What are you talking about?
First time. This is the first time I'm having an Xbox guys since 2014. I'm not an Xbox guy. The only reason I've done it is I can't get my hands on a PS5, and I wanted to record content like this. I thought it'd be interesting. So is there any way to do it? Can I play with you on Xbox when I set it up? Unfortunately not. We're not gonna have anyone join us because it's just gonna confuse things. It's gonna be hard enough for me and George to navigate what we're doing as it is.
Some of these have hieroglyphics on, right? The cut ones, they look quite cool.
Oh yeah, the like creepy face ones.
I'm gonna do a little bit of a block check.
Power mode.
Well, even Endstone might
Are
look
you
quite
say,
good.
like, I've just messed with the power stuff, but I still think it's gonna do that same thing.
Well, what? Can you not have a button held or something? Like tape down a button that doesn't get used, like X. Oh no, X gets used. Well, it doesn't get used. Circle. Nope. Triangle. Nope. You could hold down left trigger.
If not, the only other way to do it is to record
Off PlayStation.
through PlayStation and invite for Xbox, but I'm not sure how that's going to play out because I've never actually invited anyone from Xbox. Or if that doesn't work, failing that, you create the map. I record on PlayStation, play on Xbox, but I didn't really want to play on Xbox, but I guess with Minecraft it doesn't really make a difference anyway. Because all we're going to be doing is building and placing.
True.
The controller's actually pretty neat. Not as chunky as it used to be.
That's good. I mean, it was always pretty bad.
Don't tell me it's not loading. This is a disaster. Every time me and George try and do something new, it never works.
Always. Unless we've been doing it for 10 years, it never works.
Never works. It takes us like 4 hours to get it sorted. I mean, we're 16 minutes in and we're already having problems. Not connecting to the bloody game now. It's weird though, because in my ears, I can hear the game. And I'm already in the game. But then on this, I'm not on the game. Alright, we're back in. I'm connected through LAN, that's why. Oh, look at this. Someone's building a box.
No, I'm not.
Around myself.
No, I'm not. I'm literally seeing what blocks to use. I'm going through like all the menus, seeing what works.
Why are you gotta be so technical about it, George?
Because if you want it to look good, you gotta have
You got the red
things...
SHEDWARDS, hey, panda.
You gotta have these things goddamn planned out.
I say we use the normal sandstone for now, and then figure that out.
Well, don't forget we've actually got actual sand as well, which we can use.
So, am I doing 1001?
Yeah.
So what's mid of that?
There won't be
See,
a
that
mid.
doesn't work, George.
There won't be a mid. Because if you do... We'll do 3 then, because 1003, the middle would be 1000 and...
1.5.
1001 would be the mid, technically. It would look like this.
I still think it doesn't matter if it's odd or even.
Well, of course it does.
I think when it's done, it's not going to make a shred of difference.
You won't be saying that when you go to do a 1x1 door or whatever, or a 3x3 door.
The only other way to do it is do a double.
Even would be a double door.
1001. So if we say 1001.
Mm-hmm.
So half of that. 500, 500. I think you'd have to have 3 in the centre.
Yeah, and then from the 3 in the centre, you can just do like a single block.
So
Centre.
you'd have to have. So complicated. You have one at 499. One at 500, one at 501 maybe.
You know what? Do a 3x3 set square in the centre.
Let's just do 1002 and do 501 and do what am I talking about? And do 501 as a centre point because it's going to get so complicated. If it doesn't work after that, then we'll obviously amend it. But I think that's the way to go for now. It's just gonna. I'm no mathematician, George. Hey, Smoky Bean. It's gonna be fun. Alright, 1001 blocks, guys. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't let me lose count either.
We'll do it in 10 block increments then.
15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's do them in 100 block increments. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So that should be 100. I think I might have overestimated the 1000 blocks thing.
Yeah, I think you do.
But we'll see. Because, I mean, 1000 blocks is going to look monumental, though.
Yeah, but it won't render in, will it? Not all of it will render in. There's a render distance.
We'll have to see. Can you just quality control check that, George? Saying that's 100, so let's do some kind of other colour block just to, like, check it there.
Well, that's what I'm doing sand at a minute. That's what I was checking. You've got a 6 here. This is a 6. Now, whether somewhere if I've gone wrong somewhere, I'll just double check.
You love this, don't you, George? Me being wrong. That's the first time George has been right and I've been wrong. In his life. I think this is going to be kind of fun now, because it's just going to be me and George building and chatting and arguing, talking random crap. And then it's going to be
God damn it, I lost count.
It's very unprofessional, George. Alright, let's see if we can get to 5 absolute pogs, yeah. We're only on 3 likes. I think this deserves more than 3 likes. We're going out of our way to build the pyramids. The pyramids of Gizas. I'm just trying to put George off by saying stupid things. The pyramids of Gizas. I think you've gone wrong there, because it looks like you're smashing blocks. This is going to end up being 104.
I'm just checking. I'm on 50 here.
Hello, Ducky. Duckers, crackers.
How have I gone so wrong? It was you counting numbers and it put me off.
I think the wrong man to do this. It's because you got ants in your pants, George. You were supposed to wait for me to finish and then do your quality control checks. Not the other way around, mate.
Piss. Should be to there.
Oh, what? What I said it was originally?
No. One, two, three, four. One, fuck's sake. One. Oh my god, I'm so trashy counting.
This is just like marking out the boundaries. We've not even got any real work done yet.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46,
So,
47,
what's
48,
this Sam block
49,
marking
50.
out?
This one here's 50.
You know this one is?
Yeah, I think you're too short at the minute. 50, 51, 52, 53, 50, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I'm going to
10,
start on the next
11, 12,
100.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Hang on, that's not right.
You're even worse at maths than me.
I am.
That's why I find it funny when you're like, oh, it needs to be an odd number or even number.
It does need to be those things.
Like, George, are you qualified to make these claims?
Yes.
I have made some pyramids on this game in the past, you know. I don't want to brag, but I have made a glass pyramid in the sky, you know.
Yeah, how many times did you have to redo it?
None, because I built it from the top.
Now, was it even a rod?
That might have been an idea, to be honest.
Well, we don't know how big.
Just
We don't know how tall it's going to be.
Literally build 4 blocks up to the sky barrier, and then come all the way down. But it won't look as good when you build it. To be honest, by the looks of my stream, I think 200 blocks is a good size. because it's already like too big for the world. But I'm just gonna pop to the toilet. But I've gotten to 200, so if you want to double check that count, George, I'll give you a couple of hours. Oh my god.
That should be 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Here we go again.
Yeah, I'm not ignoring anyone. I had to go to the toilet. It was an emergency. Yeah.
This is something and 4. Give me a second to count how many it was.
Something.
Well, yeah, because this mark here is the 100 mark.
Is it definitely the right guy for the job?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
I've turned weather cycle off, but I need it to be always sunny. So
Yeah, you won't play it.
It doesn't let me do that though.
Does it not?
Maybe if I get it to sunny, then I can make it do. Fly over the map where it's more sunny, because it looks so misty.
Yeah.
The rain. We gotta get rid of this weather. Not good for our filming. Yeah, I was on the toilet. How you doing? I did also say hello, Ducky, when you. Guys, how do I turn the rain off? I need it to be sunny. Basically, we're just trying to get the conditions as good as possible because, you know, we're recording for a time lapse, so.
This is 200.
Exactly 200. What? Is it exactly where I marked?
No, you were 204 where you marked.
Oh. I mean, it would have been an odd number anyway.
Even.
I can't turn the rain off.
Are they not commands?
You can turn the weather cycle on or off.
Can you not set day clear or whatever? Commands not work on console.
You can put always day on, but I think I just gotta wait for it to turn to sun and then turn it off. Take forever. Turn the brightness up and stuff.
But you can turn particle effects off.
Beautiful skies. Render the clouds, no. FOV can be altered by gameplay. I should probably put that on the Xbox, shouldn't I?
Probably.
Because obviously, if I'm flying up that high on Xbox,
I don't know that one.
There's a ghost in your room.
don't know why Shores does that. I'm just talking about something random. She's like, Let me
I don't
chip
know
in.
that one. I mean, at least it'll look funky when it goes from, like, raining to daytime.
Look funky.
Yeah, it's like progression.
No, I'm not reading your comments as quick as I normally do, guys. I'm just trying to get everything sorted, because obviously if it gets messed up now, and we leave it like it's been like for the whole video, you know what I mean? Okay, it looks like everything's on. Gonna come in a bit. I reckon that would be a good size. It's taking up a large field of view. Look at you already marking out the centre, Jordan. While we even finished speaking, I was just about to say, I think we should go a couple more blocks.
Hang on, let me take a view from this guy. I mean, it's kind of just fits in view. Like, that's kind of perfect as it is. You have to, like, really, like, step back quite a long way.
I think you've gone the wrong way, George. Because from where I'm recording, it's the opposite side.
I also don't know if that's...
Are you on creative? Yeah, we're on creative.
I'm also wondering if that is actually centered.
I don't often play on creative, but
I think it is.
for this kind of build, you know, it makes more sense to do it on creative.
So each of these two towers is 50, by the way. So that's 50, 100, 150, 200.
Oh, you marked this out correctly.
I have, I triple checked.
So, if I take this to another 100, will you start building in sand?
Well, that's so I can tell the difference.
That's
Here, I'll
cool.
delete it behind you.
7, 8, 10,
And I'll fill in the dirt as well, that just broke.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 50. Will you 54, 55, 56, 58, 60, 60. I'm marking that out as 100 there.
Okay.
So then if I bring that outwards, connect them all up, that should be 1 out of 4 perfect squares. Thinking. I'll let you mark it out first. I'm going to bring in the controller a bit closer as well. Good job on the hours, guys. Looks like you're all clocking in some decent hours. I mean, Ducky's getting close to top 10, but Playsop's up there as well. I mean, Playsop's in the top 10. So it's going to be a bit of competition there. I wish I could get rid of this rain, but I'm not going to do anything at the moment. I think this might actually be too big to go.
I think you might have only done 9 now. Yeah, you want to be one over here.
Over here?
I'm just going to double check, but yeah, I think so. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
This bit's the easy part. Because if all measurements are correct.
What are you using? Cracked? Or just regular?
Using normal. But if this all matches up, then this should be 1/4 of our pace. I think we should do the floor as well.
Mm-hmm.
If we do it now, it's already done. What are you doing, George? Why have you just done that? You're way off, mate, there.
Well, that's where you put the... I was just going where you started. That's my bad.
I just connected them up. Been playing Minecraft a long time, mate. You like the quality control, man, is messed up all the jobs. Why are you doing another run, George?
I'm not. I'm doing the floor. I'm starting the floor where you do the next load.
Put the floor 1 layer under, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. We've still gotta go. This is only 100 though, so I have to go another 100 for it.
200. Isn't it? Oh no, that is only 100. Yeah, you're right. You got to go another. Yeah. Should I do the floor in sand or sandstone?
I think like dark orange sandstone.
Dark orange.
It'll look good. Because we'll have loads of torches in there as well. It'll be a mood.
This? You mean this minging stuff?
I know I've messed this up because you're talking absolute crap. I can't concentrate.
It's horrible. This red stuff's
I'm
horrible.
50 or 60.
This is why you should do it in tens.
Yeah, no, it's 60. I'm either going to be 10 off or it's going to be 10 more. I completely lost track here. It's when you said this minge stuff.
I said minging, I didn't say minge.
So that should be 100, but I feel like that's way off, to be honest, because this freaking rain, man, it's so annoying. There's got to be a way to turn off the rain.
Well, part of like effects make it not appear.
How kind is it particle effects?
I don't know if it exists in this. Settings. Video. Doesn't seem like it does. Global resources? No. Audio? No. I don't know.
The rain's not going away though, is it?
No.
It is taking a long time. I've kept weather cycle on, so it should be going away at some point. Because on our like camera it looks proper like grimy, man, the rain does.
No, I don't know how many you've done here. Let me check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
Just remember, guys,
90.
if this goes wrong and it turns into some weird shape, like it comes out as a triangle, George was the one double checking the measurements.
You only went one over. You weren't so bad.
By some miracle.
Let's probably change my title so it's actually like saying what we're doing and not crafting and mining when we're clearly not crafting nor mining. Are you sure you want to use this stuff?
It'll look good.
Are you sure? I mean, look at it. Proper minging.
That's not even one deep, George.
No, I know. I'm just showing you the colour.
What other options are there?
Sand. Terracotta, maybe. There's not a nice terracotta colour that's minging.
Could
Clay.
be orange sandstone.
Well, orange. It's literally disgusting.
You know what they've done with that? They've changed the texture. I think it didn't used to look that orange.
So you got your decorative stones, blanks, no. Fences.
Just
fences,
use normal
stairs.
terracotta.
Well, I mean, hang on, I can come.
Looks like the right shade.
That's kind of reddish, is normal terracotta.
That's what I want now. Because it's like sandy.
Let me look at the sand option.
You can always add to it later.
We've got regular sand, red sand. Red sand might be what you're looking for.
It's not looking 100% on the stream, George. It's not looking 100%. It doesn't really line up as well as I thought it would. You fly up, it looks a bit off.
It looks off because your field of view is different, I think.
What, and not our counting, you think?
I think so. I can double check in a second though.
Oh,
Daytime.
I can change the setting now.
Well, look. Come on, have a look at the sand. The sand options we've got going.
Let me change these settings. That's essential. And the weather cycle. Terracotta. Terracotta. We can't use sand, George. I don't think the Egyptians would have put sand on the floor.
Egyptians.
I mean, there would already be sand on the floor, but I mean, you know, it would be sandstone or something like that. Caliber. I mean, think of how much power and how rich you got to be to build the pyramids.
Yeah, true.
I'll say use terracotta. Yeah, terracotta's the most clean looking.
What about granite?
It's something we can look into changing later anyway, because by the time we get to this, like, inside of the pyramid, it's going to be, like, a long time anyway, because we want to get the whole shell built first. And then maybe add some outside details like that one was here. Problem with that is you don't want to take it too far, because think like 10 years ago when I first started playing Minecraft, me and my brother made this pyramid out of dirt. And it was so big. And then we covered the whole thing in water. It just like slides all the way down it. Hey Alfie. Alfie has returned from school. On the school bus. I kind of forgot that we started at 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, what concretes? Concretes.
I kind of forget what time school is.
Concretes are so like colourful.
Sure, just use terracotta, man. I'm gonna murder you.
Well, I'm literally just lining up some options.
I think use terracotta for the basics, and then we can look into changing it later. Like we can jazz it up a bit. You know, like we can have like red carpets and things in there.
Hmm.
You know, we can think about things like that. But for now,
I'll leave that there, and we can.
I just keep it at.
The heck is a shroom lion? How did I get hold of one?
I got no idea. Yo McDougal. Hello, Fritz. Guys, if you want to join, we've kind of decided we're not going to have anyone else play, just because, I mean, me and George are already messing things up here. And it's going to get hella complicated. And I want us all to stay friends, you know. Looking nice, George. Come and zoom up. That should be level now.
Yeah.
If everything's correct. I don't know whether you want to double check the right side of it.
Yeah, I can do.
See what
I can do. Yeah.
For some reason, my PS4 is getting a better view than the Xbox at the moment.
You might have changed the setting somewhere.
I'm gonna change the.
I mean, it looks alright. I think it's fine. What I'll do is I'll check one of the horizontals.
It looks like it's one block off, but I can't be sure because again, it could just be me.
Alright, I'll do a count in a second.
Tell me, guys, what does that look level? You know the problem with the Xbox? I'm getting this white like blur around the side. I'm not getting that on PlayStation.
Is it have you changed? Let me look at the settings, see what we got. Because you've got stuff like
I don't know what it is. It has to be in
HUD
the video
opacity,
setting.
split screen HUD, that's fine. FOV 60 horizontal. Have you got
FOV 60.
Oh, yeah,
What's the FOV on this at?
Have you got fancy graphics, smooth lighting, and beautiful skies on? And render distance, render distance 22, and the anti-aliasing.
FOV on my PlayStation is 110.
Well, that'll be why then.
So that'll be why. Which would make sense if we were recording this kind of video to put that on 110. If only I knew that earlier. Hey Ultra. Hey Abby. Where are you now? Are you using 2 consoles to play? Yep. It's a very costly game, I'll tell you that. Wow, that made a lot of difference. Yeah, suddenly that pyramid's not looking so big, George.
Yeah, but it will be, because you've got to imagine how tall it's going to be as well.
Yeah, I can see the whole planet now. Put your FOV to 110.
No, I'm sticking with normal.
So much better. Trying to find like a good place to record
We might be one out on one side. Unless I've miscounted. Don't do any changes yet. I'm going to double check.
or falling on you, George, if we have. Cause...
Yeah, I know.
How did I do this, man? It's so much harder than you think just to get the angles right when you record these kind of videos. To get everything fitted in. Hard, man. Because if I record like that, it's chopping the bottom off. think we might have made it too big. So that's the issue. Hey Kirsty. Guys, don't forget to like the stream as well if you can.
So
I think it'll start to look better as we go.
I think it is one too far on one of these sides.
I knew it.
Hang on. It should be here, I think, but I'm not sure. I'll do a double count on this side just to make sure that it's.
Never put George in charge of maths.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't have made any difference. You were still like 6 blocks over the first time. At least we've lowered it down to 1 block difference.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Fritz. My dog ran away and then my mum broke her leg. That's some bad luck, man. Sorry to hear that, dude.
Man has always got issues. He's always got something going on in his life at the minute, and that's just sad.
It's still looking better on the PlayStation. I've got to get this sorted because... Right, man.
It could be anti-aliasing. Have you got your anti-aliasing on?
It's so... There's so many things to, like, tweak. Anti-aliasing, what's that, George? We have to get it right, though, that's the thing. Otherwise, it's just going to look crap. So I'm just going to go through my PlayStation settings. I'm just going to copy them, basically. I think that's the best way to do it. For opacity, it's on 100 on the Xbox. And it's on 88 on the PlayStation.
It shouldn't matter, you haven't got your HUD on.
FOV 110. Beautiful skies, render clouds is off. All the same. Smooth lighting, fancy graphics, same. Render distance. Oh wow, the render distance on the Xbox is only 18 chunks.
That'd be why. On PlayStation it's 16, isn't it?
On PlayStation it's 22.
Just move yourself closer.
Why that?
Maybe the hardware settings.
Anti-aliasing 4, that's the same. That's weird. No wonder. I'm gonna record it like this now.
Oh, I'm starting to hypnotize myself. Ah, if you slowly go, if you go along the floor next to sandstone, it messes with your eyes.
Echo. Off.
I was going at the same pace, and my vision started to twist. You know, like magic eye pictures.
I'm starting to think I should have recorded this on PlayStation, played on the Xbox now.
Well, just flip it if you need to.
No, we'll just do it as is. I mean, this is the first time we've done this, guys, so it's kind of like a test anyway. I mean, if we do it again, I got a lot of other plans, like draining the ocean and things. If we do that, that won't obviously be on a super flat, but it probably will be on creative because, you know, otherwise it's going to take 15 years. But yeah, we can do different stuff. I want to build mad castles as well, like not like the castles we built in the past, but like huge.
This is 100, so why is there an issue? There's something wrong with one of the sides, and I don't know which one it is.
It might not be wrong. It might just be. It might just look wrong.
No, it's 1 block out, but I'm not quite sure how. I think maybe the middle point isn't the middle point.
Yeah, it might literally just be that line.
Because I think it should be that line.
I mean, all the sides match up, right? So if you count 100 down that side and 100 down that side, it doesn't even matter. As long as there's 100 on both sides, then it should be perfectly fine.
Well, I didn't. I read 100 on. Well, I actually read 200 because I went through and double checked both sides. This line is 200 without a doubt. And so I'm just gonna check.
We
check
also
this
need
one.
to figure out if how big was it? It was 200.
Yeah.
Is it 200?
It's 200. So the center point of that should be 100.
It wouldn't be.
What do you mean?
I think you have to do 2 blocks to make it work, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, hang on, I'll do that in a second. I was counting how many you've done on this side.
So confusing. I say as long as there's 100 blocks either side and it matches up, it should be correct. I think it's just our center things that are confused.
Maybe, yeah.
Because the outer square looks fine. Just one of these middle lines, I reckon. But I don't think that actually matters.
Yeah, I think you're right. It needs 2 lines in the center to be, because that is 100 there, and yeah, it's gonna need double lines. It's gonna need triple lines actually. Or is it just double? If I hang on, I'm gonna do it in sand for now. Oh no, I'm not. What I'm gonna do is this.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you put a line in the middle of 200, then one side is going to be 101, I think, and one side is going to be.
No, but it should
99.
be dead even. Half of 100 is 50. So half of it should be 100. So I don't know what's gone wrong. I don't think there does need to be a double line.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it hasn't gone wrong. Maybe it just looks like it has.
No, because I've counted them. There's 101 from the center here, which is absolutely messed up and it's hurting my brain.
Well, this is going perfect. This has took us an hour. Just
Oh, it really has. Jesus.
4 squares.
What if I go
Oh
from here?
my
I'm gonna go
God.
from the end.
I want to be the other player now, just playing on the Xbox, just looking down at the ground.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
To be honest,
8,
George,
9,
if the
10.
outer lines are correct,
Huh?
these
Huh?
these middle lines. Have you miscounted a 10?
No. This is 10 from that side. So, let me use this as the 10. 1, 2, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. That doesn't look right. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
George, that's not going to make a difference.
Well, it is, because I'm wondering if I've counted one block twice or something.
We have to mark the outer corners. I mean, that's not going to make a difference now.
What do you mean?
Hey, Alfie. Because if we're trying to get the center line right, then why is that going to matter?
Of course it matters.
It's got to be. It's obviously these outer lines. It's one of these outer lines. I think it's got to be either this one or this one. So we just got to count 100 from each side. So if that's one. Yeah, that looks like 11 there, George.
What looks like 11?
That's 11.
Where are you? I don't see you on the map.
Come over to me. This is where you went wrong. Oh, that to that is 11. I'm counting.
Well, no, because you got to count.
7.
So you...
11. You won't count this as a block, remember, because that is the center, so that should be 100.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you're right.
So if you just move
It's
that
there,
one
yeah,
in,
yeah.
it should be good. That's where we've gone wrong. See, it's quite simple, really, George. We just gotta.
Kill the Batman.
I don't think that's it.
Are you sure?
Kill the Batman.
It's quite simple. We killed the
You would have been
Batman.
here all day. I mean, you're counting. You're trying to count the middle. It's obviously these outer corners. That's.
Well, yeah, but it still wouldn't have mattered because. Are you sure it's there?
Don't do this to me, George. Go and double count on that side that all of those add up to 100. This is the 100th block. If not, I'm gonna murder you.
Oh man.
This should be the simple part. We've just made a square. That's all we've done. It took us 50. It took us
2,
1 hour and 3 minutes to make a square.
6, 7, 8,
You
9,
realise that,
10,
George?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
That's not funny
16,
either.
17, 18, 19, 20. It's funny. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
You should
29,
retart your stream.
30,
How long does it take to
31, 32, 33,
Minecraft?
34, 35, 36, 37,
You know, we're
38,
here doing all the
39,
maths, like adding it all
Stop.
up. It's still
41,
mess it up.
42, 43, 44, 45,
Never put
46,
in China
47,
maths
48,
again.
49, 50. I told you I'm bad at maths. 51, 52, 53,
Well,
54,
no, because you're coming
55,
here like,
56,
oh,
57,
you know what,
58,
odds and
59,
even
60.
numbers.
But it does. It needs to be an odd or an even. Depending
Oh,
on...
why don't we do 101 or 999 or 526 will work because of the velocity and the, the rate aspect ratio and all this rubbish.
61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77,
That
78,
better be
79,
right.
80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Where was 100?
Where you mark it.
Oh, that's perfect then.
Yeah, so we've got. I think we've got to move everything.
Mistake.
Yeah, one side over on the other side. Yeah.
I'm guessing you made the same mistake over here.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
That
10.
should be fine now, George.
Well, nah, the end's one block out.
You think?
Yeah, because the original block was one out. I
Probably
think
just
I counted them.
taking
I
it
think I
away.
counted the middle block twice, which is what's happened.
Yeah, this is 11 again. So I think To be honest, I think if we move this in, it should be all correct.
Yeah, it is. It's just everything's got to come one block to the left. To the right.
I don't think the outer structure's got to change.
Yeah, the outer structure's wrong as well. It's one block out on one side.
God.
Because I counted the hundreds twice.
It's so funny, like, the more equipment you buy, and the more, like, time you put into videos, the less people watch them. All people do is come by and say, yo, like, you know, talk to us, man. Otherwise we're gonna go insane.
I'm glad we figured this out before we started going up.
Essentially, to make this kind of video, it's cost me, like, over £300, really. Because I'll have to buy a new console. Imagine if you had to pass a maths GCSE.
Oh, I'd fail the maths GCSE.
Like playing Minecraft.
I would fail.
You
I
are?
would fail a maths GCSE right now. No cap.
I think I would as well. That's why it's good having that overhead camera, because without that I wouldn't have noticed it being off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is kind of like a squint and you'll miss it kind of thing now.
I mean, I think it would have still ended up being fine, but making sure it's the right size.
That should be good now. Yeah, now this looks even more off. What have you been doing, George? What have you just done to that side, man? Hopefully when you change that, it's gonna look different. I can literally see you like mine now on the map. It's so funny. Oh. Like a little, I don't know, what kind of animal burrows?
Ants.
A little
Is that better?
burrowing through. It all looks a bit. I think in doing that, you might have just messed it up again. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
No,
But now I think
because
the
that line
middle
originally
is more
was
messed up.
wrong. Because the middle point there, I'd counted the middle point twice, so something else is wrong somewhere if that's the case.
We just gotta do this again. Count to 50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 1. One, two. I think what it was as well is when we'd done like half of it, we kind of done the other bit by eye.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's why you don't cut corners, guys, because it's quite you.
Measure 3 times, cut once.
Exactly.
Well, now you move that line.
Well, that's because you just got rid of one, George. Oh my god.
No, you moved the original line. This line wasn't here.
I know why you blaming me.
You did. You
for
moved
that
this line. You did this.
Oh. We need some of these guys in chat to get on here. I'm sure Alfie's good at maths.
1 + 1 is 2.
Hey, Dr. Zoidberg, how you doing? I swear, if we get off the stream today and all we've built is a square.
We haven't even done that yet. I mean, it should be a lot easier as soon as we've got this bit done. This is the bit that's going to take the longest and the most brain power. Everything else can just be sort of free reign.
I'd definitely rather do this than have to come all the way back down and remeasure. Once you do that, that should be Santac. I've counted all the 10s there, and that matches up. And if you count the 10s on the other side, then it'll be good. To be honest, I am quite liking this design. You know, with these 10 segments,
Yeah.
if we change that,
We can change them to pillars.
a darker sandstone, and they could run all the way up.
Well,
they could be stairs.
They're literally.
We'll do it in normal.
The thing is, we have
sandbox.
pillars, but there is the walls you can use as pillars, right? And there used to be it's quartz pillars, but
I think we should do it as stairs all the way up, as like dark orange stairs.
Okay, come and help me choose a floor. This is what I need your help with. I was looking at the wrong you. God damn it!
That is too amazing.
You still think terracotta? Like
hey,
terracotta's this one?
I'm alright. I love to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear that you're doing well. Yeah, we're just building a pyramid. I know it doesn't look like a pyramid yet. It looks more like a football pitch.
It does look. Hang on, if I was to do this.
It is. I've just realised, George, there's a bit of a problem with super flat.
What?
We're building the pyramid on grass.
Yeah, I know. I thought that as well, but it's too late. We'll have to
realised
terraform the floor and make sand or something. I don't know.
We'll have to literally cover the entire land in sand.
Well, not even that. We can literally like carve a bit out and fill it with sand rather than having to do the entire world. Because we can have like different stuff. So come on, pick a floor. You still want terracotta?
There's a jungle pyramid. And that small pyramid in Scotland. Why have you done a 9x9 rather than just one block of each?
Well, I wanted to see how they're connected. It makes a difference.
What's this one?
That's wood. That's I forgot what it's called. It's one of the stripped woods.
That kind of looks quite nice.
I think it's jungle. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's stripped jungle.
Not smooth, but it does look nice.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's nicer than. I think it's a lot less orange than the sand.
What about? It's either this terracotta or that one, I think. I hate the fact that the Xbox keeps going dark for no reason.
Just hold the trigger down. It's one of the triggers because you haven't got
Oh yeah, just hold the trigger there, bud.
Tape the trigger. Just tape the trigger, or literally push the controller against like a box or something.
Push it against your face, George.
Heck off.
Oh no, it's just a good idea. What's a stupid idea? Just push it against something. Do you realise, George? I'm using the analog. If I put it against the analog, yeah, it's moving the controller.
No, the trigger on the back. Just the trigger on the. Just push one of the buttons.
A lot harder to tape down than PlayStations. I'll see if that works.
I'm throwing a wild card out there.
Definitely not, George. Why are you wasting so much time on the floor? You know we're not going to be able to even master this floor until the whole pyramid's done.
I'm literally going to do the floor now. I'm going to fill in the
floor. It took an hour and
floor.
16 minutes to actually build the square.
I'm going to fill in the floor now. Just pick which one you like.
Yellow terracotta looking like. Yellow.
I'd piss yellow that, mate.
Looks a bit like sick. You forgot about this, George.
Yeah, end bricks, right?
Mm.
I do. Well, I mean, on the original thing,
end bricks does kind of make the most sense.
Yeah.
Like when I imagine pyramids in all other medias, like say if you see it in a Crash Bandicoot game or whatever, it always looks like end brick, doesn't it?
I mean, there's yeah, because you want it to have a brick texture to make it look like it's like actually been made and not just a random floor they found.
I mean, what does the size look like? Because we could have used that for the outside of the pyramid, but then again, it wouldn't make sense.
No, because we can always
No, it wouldn't look right because pyramids have large stones.
Yeah, so we use either smooth sandstone or the
Yeah, we're using all.
or smooth or chiseled.
If you work on the floor, I'll start working on the layers.
So we're going end bricks, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll start getting this made.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to keep that 10 segments. I think that's going to be stairs going all the way up because I think that'll give it a bit of texture. Why have you switched to Xbox? I've not switched to Xbox. I'm playing on PlayStation. I'm recording on the Xbox. I needed a second console so I could make content like this.
And I mean, I tend to get the Xbox. I mean, the PlayStation would have worked as well. A second PlayStation.
Well, I did want to get PS5, but you know, the stuff you have to go through, George, to get a PS5 these days. Crazy. I'm starting to realise it's not got a good field of view though. It's Xbox. Get better field of view on the PlayStation.
The only problem is we're going to need to break up the floor with some other textures at a later date because it's one single texture is going to like.
We can do that. But obviously we'll be doing interior at some point, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of cautious that I'm moving the Xbox remote too much.
I'm seeing the pyramid appear in front of me.
This is just my opinion. PlayStation will always be better than Xbox. I totally agree. I'm a PlayStation guy. I had no choice but to get the Xbox because that's all I could get. Because I can't get my hands on the PS5. Just to tide me over till I get one, really. I'm still hardcore PlayStation, don't worry about that. I mean, I hate the interface on Xbox. I hate the fact that there's 2 different game passes and I bought it twice. So many things that annoy me about it. I hate the fact that the trophies work on Xbox. You know how hard it is for me to check my trophies on this thing?
Wait.
They don't even look good. They're horrible.
They used to be the better looking ones. PlayStation used to, like Xbox used to have the nicer ones.
It's almost like they've like tried to get rid of them anyway. They're just greyed out boxes which tell you what the trophies are. Basically.
What's the point? They used to have like a nice little logo and everything.
There's no point, man. That's what it should look like though. The pyramid should just appear on the video.
I mean, it's appearing about the same speed that I'm putting these blocks down, which is hella quick.
I would have helped with the floor, but then it would just look like the top of everything, so I can go for it. Look at that guy just standing there, man.
What lazy bastard, eh? Calls himself a videographer. What a dweeb.
Oh, I do. I need to go if we could give him a little camera. Pointing down at the pyramid. I mean, it already is, but like, just give him one in game.
Like a... I mean, what would look like one? Helmet in his hand, chest piece or something?
Probably a Navarite chest plate. Come on, George, it's taking forever to put this floor down. The walls are being built quicker than the floor. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's because it's slower to go backwards.
Well,
it's
saying that, to be fair, you do normally put the walls up first when you build things.
It's
I am
slower going
building.
backwards. Like I can mine this stuff so quick.
You have to mind the rest. I think that line in the centre, try and keep it as... I thought you'd mind it then. Try and keep it as is, because it'll help us later on when we're doing here.
Yep. I'll just pick underneath it and...
Hey, it's starting to take shape now. Hopefully it gets more entertaining for you guys, because obviously... I mean, if me and George trying to build a square for 2 hours and messing it up, it's not entertaining.
Well, what happened? All that happened was I counted the same block twice.
Yeah, and it messed us up for like 60 minutes.
It was not that long. It was 20 minutes of figuring it
That's
out.
what it's telling me, George. That's what my stream's telling me. It's so hard to get longer than Xbox. That's my only bad point, I guess.
I mean, why don't you go a little bit to the side and get like the view of
When I
the
go to the
walls going.
side, it looks like a really weird angle. That's the right to do it. It's so hard being the videographer. This grass as well does not help. It looks more like a football pitch.
Hmm.
Maybe that's what we could do. We could get a couple of people. Mold them on. It's gonna take quite ages. Yeah, that's kind of the whole point. I thought something different. Bit of a challenge. There used to be an option in Minecraft when you did super flat to pick whatever texture you wanted on the floor.
Hmm.
I don't think it's available anymore. You could have. It's gonna make me look like an idiot. Because that's what I said to you, didn't I? That was the reason why I said we should do it.
Yeah.
Like in a normal survival map because of the sand. But imagine like trying to get a flat block that's this
I mean,
big.
with how quick you can mine stuff in creative, it's not really. It would have taken like no time at all.
Well, I tried to build a small castle for a video, and it was only like, I don't know, 20 by 20, 30 by 30. It was like quite small, but it took me like 3 hours or something just to flatten it. By that point, I was like, I can't watch this video anymore. It took so long just to mine it. So, I need to do one super flat. That's why it's probably better to build jungles and things like
Yeah.
castles, because like this texture is basic Minecraft, super flat is good for castles. We do need to work out what we're doing for the floor. Right? We should have orange panels.
Well, we can build an
for the
internal. We
outside.
can build internal structures.
I mean the outside bit.
Oh, the outside, yeah, we can do. Well, we got stairs and stuff. We can do sphinxes. We can.
No, but I mean like the entire area, you know, the terraform,
Oh yeah, yeah.
orange sandwich. make everything else stand out. What I might have to do is start switching my HDMIs on my TV so I can see.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to get the right angle because it's like it's basically a square, isn't it? Right
Yeah.
now. You look up from it. It's a weird one.
I mean, maybe bring the camera over here, because the view of the walls going up will be quite a nice one. So like kind of exactly where I'm standing when you come around again. Like because you can always, every time you do a layer, you can bring it up slightly, and then like every now and again just press X, so that it's like a slow pan.
What we needed to build it a few blocks up in the air. So you could get like right underneath.
Where is your camera at the minute?
On screen it looks like way better than it does on.
Like what I'm saying is, you could, like, every time you do a layer, you get to a point and you just press X on your guy. Do another layer, press X. Do another layer, press X. Do another layer, press X. So it's slowly panning up with it as it gets built. Like, I think that'd be quite a cool, especially in like time lapse.
Not looking good from any point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying over here. Literally get one of the corners, because as you slowly
when you focus on a corner, you chop off the edge, so it doesn't look like a pyramid shape anymore.
Oh yeah, maybe, yeah, because I'm just in the render. I mean, when you get a little bit higher, maybe we'll do that then, because as soon as you're like here-ish, I think should be okay for you to do it, and then slowly like pan up with your guy.
Yeah, once we get a bit higher, it'll be good. I think that's what we're just gonna have to do. Just keep building up until we're probably like 10 blocks up. Oh, we're working out a bit better. It would have looked way better recording from the place.
Yeah.
Definitely. So next time we do one of these, we do. But the reason I recorded from Xbox, obviously I'm more comfortable playing with the PlayStation. That was my thinking behind it.
Was it not possible to use the PlayStation controller on the Xbox? Cabled. Just cable it.
I don't remember. They're like, they're so against each other. Sony and Microsoft. Not going to build consoles that allow you to use vectors. Bad.
You don't know. Maybe.
It's funny because I actually started playing Minecraft on the Xbox in 2014. It wasn't available on PS3 at the time.
Yeah, PS3 kind of just before
As
the
soon as it moved
PlayStation.
on, as soon as it moved back to PS3, I was straight back on my PS3.
Well, I mean, the PlayStation 3 only had it for like a couple of months before the PlayStation 3 ended, right? Before it switched to.
2015. It was very late. I think they had it for a year, and then it comes to PS4. PS4 was coming. It was annoying as well because I had a PS3 copy. PS4 copy.
Yeah.
I sold my PS3 copy, but I wish I never sold that now because it's worth like Minecraft. It's really weird because you can be able to buy it for 15 quid on disc.
Mhm.
It's worth like 30. But it's not because it's like a rare game or anything, it's because it's a highly playable game. That's a rare thing to happen.
Yeah.
Like say a game like GTA 5, you don't go and buy GTA 5 for 50 quid and sell it for 80 after a year. And then it drops down.
Like FIFA's, you can buy. You can basically buy FIFA like last year's FIFA for like 10
Well, that's fine. You don't know value in them then. Because as soon as they start releasing content for that year, it's the same as what a lot of the old FIFAs as well, they shut down the servers on them.
Yeah, which is
Effectively useless because all people play is ultimately. Like Shed went to Xbox. How do you guys even know anyway? How do you guys know I'm on Xbox? Oh, they've seen me messages. Yeah, well, I've not moved to Xbox. You guys get it all confused.
He's filming
This
on
is a
Xbox.
secondary console. Just to film the Minecraft stuff. It's not going to be played very often. It's mainly going to be when we have to do something like this, or if I want to play an Xbox exclusive like Halo. That's all I've got installed.
Dead
on it
Rising
tonight,
was
Minecraft, Halo.
Xbox exclusive, wasn't it? Dead Rising 4.
Was it?
I think so, because I remember wanting an Xbox because of it. Which was I think one of the better Dead Risings, but I don't know if it's still only Xbox exclusive.
Well, as I said, if you can play games on your PC, stuff like that, Game Pass on PC, which will probably have the game as well. It's actually starting to take a bit of shape now. You know those quartz blocks? They might not look too bad.
Yeah, I was thinking quartz pillars as well.
Like white and like sandstone.
Well, they can be on the inside. The whites can be on the inside. It's like a decadence kind of thing, right?
Yeah, but I think on the outside that could work. Quartz stairs all the way up.
Quartz and
I mean,
it
wouldn't be realistic.
Well, I mean,
obviously...
I think they used alabaster, which is that a block in Minecraft now or not? I can't remember.
You just call me an alabaster.
Yeah, I played an alligator bastard.
Oh, the time lapse is gone where it just looks like a giant square. I'm hoping when we like 10 blocks up, it'll.
Yeah, you'll be able to move to a different point of view.
Yeah, because you need to record this from the bottom. I've realised.
Well, you could be doing it from the inside, like facing up as well.
Maybe, yeah.
Because we can add stairs on the inside to make it like smoother on the transitions as well.
I'm 500 IQ. Did you mean to put them notes on K more?
Yeah, he means 5 IQ.
Alright, how many likes we on? We should be on 1 million likes. We're building the pyramids, boys. You know how many people it took to build the pyramids?
It definitely wasn't 2 of us.
Egypt. I think it was like
Millions.
like
Like on millions.
10. I thought it was like 20,000 or something.
Yeah, well, you got to include people that cut the blocks, people that drag the blocks over.
You know, people suspect
It was a paid
there's
job.
a lot of, like,
they suspect that it was paid.
Because they think the pyramids were built by aliens. Because in those days, they suspect that the Egyptians wouldn't have had technology like that for thousands of years. Like to cut the blocks so perfect that they all line up and stack up like that without collapsing on each other.
Well, I don't think they would. I don't think they need to.
I think there's a lot of history missing about previous.
There is like
generations that has been wiped that we don't know.
The Tower of Babel burnt down, right? Or the Library of Alexander that had a lot of information on stuff like this. Even like
I don't know what that is, to be honest. But...
So the Great Library of Alexander had a lot of records about.
That burnt down in World War II. When was it burnt down?
It burned down in the ancient time. It wasn't recent.
If it's World War II, then they'd still have.
No, it was during Babylonian times. So just after Egypt. Just like the Greeks, they had an item called Greek
I think
fire.
that's what it is. I think we're just missing a lot of information.
Yeah, a lot of it wasn't written down.
On what our ancestors.
It was normally passed down in like an oral tradition, but once it hits a certain point, you sort of don't get the details. So
you gotta remember that there's certain events that affect stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Like say like famines and plagues and diseases and stuff.
Well, yeah,
they
and not only
wipe
that,
out
but like wars.
whole families and things. Then it can't get passed down to the next generation of kids.
So the Greeks invented a weapon that was called Greek fire, which is, I think they've started to remake it now. It's like oil-based weapon.
But we learn new things about our previous generation all the time, don't we? Really?
Yeah, thanks to archaeologists. Yeah.
I mean, what about that clock that was found in Greece as well? The oldest clock ever made.
So it's really interesting stuff. And I hate people that do be like, oh, it's aliens. Like, nah, it's just people were smart. They had skills that we don't have today. They have knowledge that we don't have today because of stuff like the Great Fires and stuff. Like, the thing that burnt the library was, I think, someone invaded. I don't know who it was. I can't remember the exact details. Like, during the time of Egyptians, Romans, that kind of time, they invaded Babylon and burned down
Babylon.
I think it's Babylon.
Fire.
It might be, maybe like Alexandria was a place. So they burned down like all the knowledge.
Hey Duck. Have Luke see if this field of view is a bit better. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna look a lot better now.
Like, I think it's possible that they had the technology to make pyramids, but we just don't know what it was. I mean, transportation's easy to fix when you've got millions and millions of slaves, or I think they might have actually been paid is a new idea that's coming along, like they were paid in food and stuff rather than...
They look so weird from every angle.
But I'm not sure if I believe the fact that they were paid for the building the pyramids. I still believe that it's slaves and stuff. Until there's like conclusive evidence.
Well, there's never is going to be, George.
No, but there can be scientific hypotheses. Like, well backed with facts. What's up?
Just like every angle, it just looks hard. Let me have a look on the PlayStation. It
looks better on PlayStation because you can see one corner to the other.
Definitely.
It might just be worth switching over now, if that's a possibility you can do.
Just give me a second, guys. I'm gonna have to switch over.
I mean, you can easily cover that net with a transition in time-lapse.
Yeah. Shed, I have to cancel my membership because I can't afford it. That's okay, man. Just do what you have to do.
That's the reason I've never had one. Smiley face.
I can't really push the membership too much now anyway because I can't film as much as I used to. You know, so I understand.
Here's at 100 by 100 is 1,000 blocks, right? Internal, yeah.
Oh god, I've got rid of all my stuff. All my hood.
Oh yeah, don't forget to hide your HUD, yeah, on your PlayStation.
Gonna proper mess with me.
Hmm?
It's gonna proper mess with me because when I go back to PlayStation later to actually like do stuff. And I've got the headset in my PlayStation controller as well.
Oh yeah.
Hey Grace. Knew it. What do you mean knew it? I'm only joking. It's fine if you can't afford it, bro. Like. I'm not gonna force people to like stay on the membership either. Like it's you guys at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's
It's a nice little
well, it's not a rolling subscription. You can choose to back out at any time.
Guys, is that better? You know what's weird? I didn't even need this game. Like normally my Elgato plays up really fast.
Hey, nice change. Maybe it's realised you're in a bad mood and like, better not mess with him today.
I'm in a bad mood, dude. Considering myself. That's the one. It's because it's all one colour as well. It kind of just looks like a trippy illusion.
Yeah, I know.
If you go to my stream now and just have a look, it just looks like an illusion. It's so weird.
The annoying thing that I found was if you move at the same speed along a wall of sandstone, it absolutely fucks your eyes.
Speed along your crack.
Yep, same speed
He
along
did
your
not
crack.
switch to Xbox. No, I'm still a hardcore PlayStation guy. It's just the film. Hey Kerry. Oh, Kerry got Apex. I think we might have to play that.
Yeah, I mean, we did quite well yesterday.
What does it look like to you guys? It just looks like a trippy illusion to me. I think this is going to be so much harder to film than I originally thought.
Well, we can add detail in it, or make a bit of a difference. Well, we can do stairs and stuff. A couple of bits in
Everyone's
sand.
hating on me for switching to Xbox. That is not what's happened, guys.
Man's never gone near an Xbox with a 10-foot barge pole.
Look at that guy just standing there, man. This controller is so uncomfortable. And that buttons.
Why don't you just remap the place buttons? To like the bumpers rather than triggers, or triggers rather than bumpers.
It's like, you know, on PlayStation you got those like haptic triggers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
On this they're like solid, like rock hard triggers. You gotta put force on them to get them.
Yeah, I'd rather have something where you'd have to actually like dislocate your fingers to use.
I want to put it. Xbox players must have the stronger fingers. Yeah, never, I'm young. Yeah, let's change the control settings. I'm too lazy for this. Problem is, you know, when you change stuff on this, it changes all.
Really? And not, what, you can't just single map remap buttons?
RT, change. Well, say if you change that to something else, it's also going to change what the command was before for that button.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And then it's going to really like kind of mess you up. Place button. I don't think you can even. I just.
Better?
Yeah. I sent my fit note into work. Going to the doctor to get one. And then as soon as I sent that in, they emailed me back and they're like, oh, we'll send your complaint and fit note to a senior member of staff. And then we'll have a meeting to discuss the issue.
That means you get fucking ignored by the sound of it.
You think?
Potentially, yeah. It's the kind of thing they do to placate people. Like, oh yeah, we'll take your claim seriously.
I don't know, George, because I wasn't really like replying before, and then I sent them that. They kind of have to, like by law.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if not, I'm going to take them to the work tribunal for not especially things with COVID right now as well. You know, and like supporting people come back to work with COVID. Remember I'm young. Yes, you have said okay. I don't know what you mean, remember I'm young, Harry.
Is it because do we swear? I don't really remember saying anything too bad. I only remember calling you an alabaster.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a good sign, George. I think it means that they're listening.
Hopefully. I mean, we'll have to see how it goes.
Because it says discuss amendments as well in my fit now, and it said we'll discuss the amendments with you. So it's going to be with the same manager. I put a complaint in for awkward. There's probably going to get back to him.
Yeah, I wonder who they're going to trust though. You or someone who's been there longer. It's always the issue that I have with...
Well, what it was is like 2 days after I come back, he starts calling up the office saying your performance is off. Like, I've just come back from COVID. Let me know, guys, what you think.
Polished diorite, what does that look like? Gross.
That's where the real artist of George